Oh my gosh, YouTube, what's good? New house, new me. I'm just kidding, this isn't my house. But I'm not in Munich anymore, Dorothy. I am currently in Madison, Wisconsin. There's something about new spaces and new places that just makes you feel a certain type of way. Sleepy, mostly. No, the travel does do that. No, but I really have been thinking. And so I feel like you always see online all these cliches, and one of the cliches is that people travel from country to country, city to city, expecting to find something new, expecting to fix their life, and what happens is they always end up with the same baggage that they left with. Until you figure out how to solve what's in here, some of your problems are never going to go away, right? That's one of the issues. But here's where the paradox comes. The paradox is whenever I'm at home in Wisconsin, I always feel like I become this completely new person who is just boss at things, right? Like, you know, somebody put a baseball bat in my hands. I'm gonna hit that home run, you know. Someone put the world on my shoulders. I'm Atlas. I got this. And, you know, okay, case in point, example 1, exhibit A, January 2013. Now, we all know what happens first semester of freshman year, right? We eat all our feelings and gain 15 pounds. No, that's, you know, sort of more or less what happened to me. Gained a little bit of weight. Body wasn't looking as tight as it normally is. So when I came back here for winter break, my only goal on my mind was to work out, right? And so that's what I did. 30 days straight until school started back up again. Was it hot out here, or is it just my commitment to values? No, it's really hot. I'm sweating. And I did that, right? So I worked out, I got these awesome habits, and I went back to school just fit and like revved and ready to go. I was like the little choo-choo train, like, yes, I can. Is that what Obama says? Not sure. But anyway, the point is this. Grasshopper. Whenever I come back to this house, I'm always reminded of my successes here, and I always get back into good habits. It's like I start eating well, I start working out again. There's something about this space that builds those habits in me. And so I really grapple with this paradox of like, no matter where you go, you're always going to be the same person, always have the same problems. Because for me, it feels like the specific microcosms of the world I'm in really determine my life on a day-to-day basis. So I was thinking about that, you know, because all my stories have morals. Maybe not very good ones, but they have them, you know. Call me the Aesop of YouTube, right? But I'm not telling fables. So I'm thinking probably the moral of this story is that it's going to be one or the other, right? Sometimes it literally is your mind, and you need to learn how to conquer your own problems to get past your own problems. But sometimes it's just the space you're in is like really restricting you. Sometimes you just gotta get out of that space that reminds you of being a loser, the space that reminds you of you can't accomplish anything, the space that just makes you feel lazy. Sometimes your mattress just sucks, and so you never want to roll off the bed. And sometimes your mattress is so stiff that after 7 hours, you're up and at 'em and ready to go, right? Like these tiny little details in your life, in your apartment, can really affect you. And it doesn't just go for like the architecture around you and the items in your vicinity. It also goes for the people you surround yourself with, right? Like some people go to work every day and they're surrounded just by these Debbie Downers or Judgmental Judy. We got to get some male names in. Judgmental Jordan, that's androgynous. Okay, Judgmental Johns, you know? And it's like, if you're stepping into a work environment like that every day with these people who just drain you of energy and who are uncreative and uninspiring, sometimes what you literally need is to jump out of that microcosm and into one where the people are just better, where the architecture is just better, or maybe not even better, but just better for you. And I think there's no way, unless you're super self-reflective, there's no way to really know which one of those will solve your problems. If it's like a you and you need to solve your problem, or if it's a you need to go into a new environment to solve your problem. There's no way of knowing which one of those is going to be the answer until you do it. Pull a Nike and just do it, right? And I'm not saying hop, skip, and jump across the pond. right? Because that's not for everybody. And also, I don't want every mother in the world to be mad with me for taking their kids and telling them to get out of their hometown. But I'm just saying, get out of your space, right? Like, maybe what you need is to move next door. Maybe what you need is to move things around in your apartment, so that you're now sleeping in the living room and living in the sleeping room. It's funny, we always talk about like people being in their bubbles, but really what is life but just jumping from one bubble to another bubble, right? You're in a college bubble, and then you're in your little work environment bubble, and then in your family bubble, and like that's what I mean by microcosm. Microcosm is just your small bubble. If your microcosm isn't working for you, then heck, pop that bubble and jump out. All right, I can hear me being repetitive, so I think it's time for me to get on out of here. If you want to see more of this lovely visage, you can go to Instagram at yes4no. That's me. Now I gotta end this thing. How am I gonna end this? Oh yeah, probably with a hop, skip, and a jump away. That was cheesy. Why are you so cheesy? Probably because I'm from the cheese state. What you gonna do about it?